learners, welcome to China Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujib Honors College online class and welcome to all and welcome to Unique Learning English. Dear learners, I hope all of you are in a good position. I am also in good position by the mercy of Almighty Allah. Dear learners, it has been necessary to continue our online classes because of pandemic situation of all over the world. Our college has arranged online classes for the betterment of you. As a part of online class, today I am going to discuss English for Today, first paper, Unit 1, Lesson 2. Today's topic is Nelson Mandela from Apartheid Fighter to President. Dear learners, look at some picture. Then we will be able to know or identify, recognize who is he. Today's topic is about Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela from apartheid fighter to president. Now we will discuss details about the biography of Nelson Mandela, contribution of Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela is a living legend in the world history as a political leader, as a fighter against racial segregation, race discrimination. Let us discuss in details. Dear learners, now we will know summary or some important matters about Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was a South African anti-apartheid revolutionary, political and philanthropist who served as President of South Africa from 1994 to 1999. He was the country's first black hat statesman and the first elected in a fully representative democratic election. Nelson Mandela is the first black president of South Africa. Before Nelson Mandela, nobody could be president as a black person. There are race discrimination. One group is white group, another is black. The blacks are not dignified. They are subjugated by the white minority rules. The blacks were not given their dignity. They were subjugated, tortured by the white domination. Nelson Mandela struggled throughout his life against apartheid, that means race discrimination. He had to suffer hardship in his life. He was put in jail about 30 years. Now we will know what is apartheid, because our title is Nelson Mandela from apartheid fighter to president. What is apartheid? It should be known. What is apartheid? Apartheid was the former and social system in South Africa in which only white people had full political rights and people of other races, especially black people, were forced to go to separate schools and live in separate areas. Apartheid means a system where there is no equal rights. The black were given less facilities. They were not given their equal rights. That's why it is called apartheid. This is a system. That means apartheid is a system. There is discrimination. The blacks were not given their rights. Even dogs were given more facilities, more opportunities than the blacks. This matter shocked Nelson Mandela and he realized that there is no any alternative way to gain the rights of black. Then he tried to negotiate the matter and he struggled throughout his life peacefully. He is called the icon of peace and reconciliation. Nelson Mandela is called the icon of peace and reconciliation because he struggled against white domination peacefully. Now we will discuss some important points about Nelson Mandela. Some important points about Nelson Mandela. Mandela was regarded as an icon of peace and reconciliation as he guided South Africa from racial discrimination to a multiracial democracy. What is multiracial democracy? Multiracial democracy means in democracy all are equal and all the people, all the citizens of a country are given their rights to vote, to select, to elect their candidates, their representative. This is called multiracial democracy. Nelson Mandela wanted a free and democratic society where everybody will get their equal rights. This is called multiracial democracy. Nelson Mandela wanted such country, multiracial democracy. All the citizens of a country will get equal rights. There should not be any discrimination in case of any color, any race. He wanted such country, such society. Dear learners, Nelson Mandela was an advocate of human dignity, freedom and human rights, ideal of democracy, icon of humanity. He is called icon of humanity, icon of peace and reconciliation. He wanted such a country, such a society where there will be no discrimination, there will be no race discrimination, there everybody will get equal rights, equal opportunities. There should not be any race discrimination. All are equal, all are human beings. Human beings are the best creation of Almighty. Color should not be considered given while giving any opportunities. He wanted such country and then he struggled throughout his life for achieving multiracial democracy and equal rights or emancipation of the black people. Dear learners, he wanted a free and democratic society where there would not have any race discrimination. Dear learners, now we will know the summary of the passage. Summary of the passage. If you are able to know the summary, the meaning of the summary of the passage, then we will be able to know the message of the passage. Now we will discuss summary of the passage. Summary of the passage. Nelson Mandela struggled throughout his life in order to emancipate the black people from the shackles of apartheid. He also fought for justice and the establishment of a democratic free society. That's why he was imprisoned for 3 decades, that means 30 years. 30 years for his prestige and charisma. He won the support of the people of the world. He was awarded Nobel Peace Prize in 1993 and in 1994 he became the first black president of South Africa for his outstanding contribution, for his philosophy, and he fought against for the emancipation of black people against white domination. Now he is considered as an icon of peace and reconciliation. Freedom-loving people all over the world supported him. For supporting him, and all the people of the world supported Nelson Mandela because he wanted such a country and he struggled throughout his life for the emancipation of the black people. His demand was in favor of the people, humanity, peace-loving people. That's why he won the support of the people. Then the white minority group compelled to free him from jail. Then he became the first black president of South Africa. From then, he has been a living legend in the world history, not only in South Africa. He is the greatest leader of the world. Dear learners, now I am going to discuss some important questions from this topic so that you can understand this passage very easily. I think if you watch this class and if you try to understand the answer of these questions, it will be very easy to you to understand this passage and you will be able to answer any part or any question from this passage. Let us discuss in details some important questions. Dear learners, the first question is, what is multiracial democracy? Dear learners, Now we will know what is multiracial democracy. Multiracial democracy is a system of a government in which every citizen of all races of people in the country can vote to select its government officials. That means multiracial democracy means all the people of the citizen of a country are given opportunity to select their democratic representative. This is called multiracial democracy. Nelson Mandela wanted such democracy where there will no race discrimination. All the people will get equal opportunities. There will be no any clash, any conflict or any disorder in the country. All the people will live peacefully. This is called multiracial democracy. Dear learners, then next question is, why was Mandela regarded as an icon of peace and reconciliation? The question is, second question, why was Mandela regarded as an icon of peace and reconciliation? This is a very important question, dear learners. Now we will discuss the answer of this question. Mandela was regarded as an icon of peace and reconciliation as he guided South Africa from racial discrimination to a multiracial democracy. Nelson Mandela realized and faced some problems. That means the white group tortured the blacks. The blacks people were not given opportunities. They were subjugated. Nelson Mandela wanted to establish such society, such country that is multiracial democracy where there will every citizen will get equal opportunities. Nelson Mandela's philosophy was such, and he became successful to reduce this discrimination to a large extent. Dear learners, then third question, why did Nadine Gardiner remark that means Mandela is at the epicenter of our time, ours in South Africa and yours, wherever you are. Nadine Gardiner is a famous writer of South Africa. He remarks a quote, an important note regarding Nelson Mandela. He is at the epicenter of our times. Ours in South Africa and yours wherever you are. That means Mandela was an icon of peace and reconciliation. He saved South Africa from the shackles of apartheid and established multiracial democracy. He is the greatest leader not only of the South Africa but also in the entire world. So Nadine Gardiner remarked this. That means Nelson Mandela is not only the leader of South Africa in one point, because he has won the prestige and for his charisma, he has won the support of the world people, and he is considered the greatest leaders of the world and living legend in the world in the field of democracy, in the field of peace and prosperity. This is why Nadine Gardiner is a famous writer of South Africa. He remarked this quotation, he is at the epicenter of our time, yours time, whatever you are. That means he is not only the leader of South Africa, he is such a leader to follow the path of Nelson Mandela. He is the greatest leaders of the world. Dear learners, then question number 4, why was Mandela put in jail for about 30 years? Why was Mandela put in jail for 30 years? Because the answer is Mandela was put in jail for about 30 years because he fought against the white minority. He fought against white minority. They put jail Nelson Mandela for 30 years. Dear learners, think about Nelson Mandela's tragedy. He was put in jail in 30 years, but they could not stop his spirit. He dreamed to free the people of South Africa from the shackles of torture. The black people of the South Africa, being inspired by the philosophy of Nelson Mandela, they supported Nelson Mandela and they continued their struggle At the last stage, the white minority group compelled to free him. By the help of F.W.D. Clark, he became the first black president of South Africa in 1994. Dear learners, then another question is, what helped Mandela to win the support of the world? What helped Nelson Mandela to support of the world? Mandela's dignity, firm determination, charisma helped him to win the support of the people. Nelson Mandela's firm determination, his charisma, his philosophy, his struggle, his peace-loving philosophy, all these supported him, helped him to win the support of the world people. Then another question is, who was F.W.D. Clark? Who was F.W.D. Clark? F.W.D. Clark was the white African leader who was awarded Nobel Peace Prize. He had freed Mandela from prison in 1991 and negotiated the end of apartheid. F.W.D. Clark was a great leader. He was white group. He was a member of white group, but he realized the matter and he was in justice. Then he negotiated the matter and freed Nelson Mandela from jail in 1999. Then he negotiated the matter. Then the apartheid system reduced to some extent. Dear learners, now we will know some important quotation. What do the following dates refer to? What do the following dates refer to? 1963, 1993, 1994, 2004. Firstly, 1993. 1993 refers to the Rivonia trial. Rivonia trial, Mandela was charged with capital offences in the Rivonia trial. In 1963, he was charged with capital offences in 1993 Rivonia trial. Then 1993 refers to the Nobel Peace Prize awarded to Mandela and F.W.D. Clark. F.W.D. Clark and Nelson Mandela, both of them win the Nobel Peace Prize in 1993. Dear learners, then 1994 refers to Mandela's becoming the first black president of South Africa. Before Nelson Mandela, no black people dreamed of being a president of South Africa because they were not given any opportunity. They were subjugated, they were tortured. But by the philosophy of Nelson Mandela, his courage, his struggle, his sacrifice, all these helped him to be the president of South Africa as a black president in 1994. Then 2004 refers to Mandela's living public meeting and public life. That means in 2004, Nelson Mandela became somewhat ill. He felt that I need to take rest. I want to negotiate the matter with my supporters. Then he told that, don't call me, I will call you. Because I would like to take rest. I am somewhat ill. I am also aged person. Don't disturb me. If I see any misjudgment, race discrimination again, then I will call you, then you will protest. That means he quoted an important line that don't call me, I will call you. That means Nelson Mandela wanted to take rest because he was somewhat ill and he was aged. That's why he wanted to take rest and from leave taking from public function. Dear learners, today I have discussed Nelson Mandela's life and his philosophy, his dream. He wanted such a country, free and social country, democratic country where everybody will get equal rights and opportunity. For his struggle, and he had to spend his half-time life. That means 30 years have been gone away from his life. He was put in jail for 30 years, but they could not stop his spirit. He wanted such a country, free and democratic country, where there will be no any race discrimination, discrimination. Everybody will get equal rights. This is the main purpose and main aim of Nelson Mandela. He became successful, win the Nobel Prize and became the first black president of South Africa. That is why he is called the living legend of South Africa and the greatest leaders of the world. He is remembered generation after generation. He is an icon of peace and reconciliation, humanity, love and peace. Dear learners, I think you will learn this passage very carefully, and first I would like to suggest all of you that before reading any passage or any text, you must know the unknown vocabularies. Without knowing vocabularies, you are not in a position to understand any passage. Vocabulary is very important. Vocabulary is the precondition of understand any passage. I would like to suggest all of you to know the unknown vocabularies. Dear learners, now I am going to finish this class today. I would like to suggest all of you to continue your studies and watch this class regularly. Allah Hafiz. This is an end of nice class. Thank you everybody again. Allah Hafiz.